getting to know in Washington. Congressman Ron Paul is one of the leading advocates of freedom in our nation's capital. He's worked tirelessly, as you know, for constitutional government, for low taxes, for free markets, and the topic we're here to discuss tonight, sound monetary policy. Please give a warm, rousing Minnesota welcome to Congressman Ron Paul.
Introduction, and besides, now I don't have to talk about the Fed. She has that speech down pretty well already. Well, I do appreciate the invitation. Michelle does come to my luncheons, and several months ago, maybe 6 or 8, she said, "When are you coming to Minneapolis?" I said, "Oh, I'm too busy. I can't do it. I have all this." So I kept putting her off and putting her off. But she has perseverance. Every week it was the same question. Then I'm on the House floor. "When are you coming? When are you coming?" "Yes, set the date. Yes, set the date." So, Michelle, I'm glad you got me here. Thank you. You know, we have done well, and Michelle mentioned about auditing the Fed, and that was done not by me. I'm not very good at twisting arms. Besides, I have nothing to trade in Washington anyway. But I went to you and said, if you believe in something, talk to your members of Congress. And evidently, a lot of people did throughout the country. But I do want to recognize one individual here. I assume he's here tonight. That's John Covasini, who got more petitions than anybody else put together to pass this audit the Fed bill, and I want to thank him personally for that. Also want to recognize and thanks once again Marianne Stebbins for her very important work here in keeping the organization going. Marianne, thank you very much. Jeff Frazee, the National Coordinator for the Young Americans for Liberty, and I consider his work very, very important, working with the universities, and that is in the sort of, his organization is a spin-off from the Campaign for Liberty. But I really believe long-term that's going to be one of the most important organizations, Young Americans for Liberty. I do believe the revolution is alive and well, and the revolution is alive and well in city politics here in Minneapolis. Jeff has done an exceptionally good job, and I think that's going to continue. The universities where the revolution really occur. If you think about the TV images of the various countries where people get finally fed up with their government, where are the major demonstrations where the people get the backbone and they say, "Had enough," because it's the young generations who understand what they're inheriting, and they say no more, and they so often lead the charge. So I am very grateful for those of you that are in the universities or interested in this cause of liberty, because I believe that's where the action is. Thank you for joining us. You know, not too long ago, there was a little incident on the House floor about somebody telling a lie. I don't know if anybody you remember hearing that or not. And I wasn't exactly happy with that incident at all. But it made me think more about other kind of lying. It's called the noble lie. The noble lie has been around since ancient times, since Socrates, and the proposal is that the understanding of the noble lie is that governments are obligated to lie. It's in their interest to lie. If they tell lie, because only the smart people get in government, they have to lie to the average person because he can't handle his own affairs. And this is what happens in so many governments. It's happening in ours continuously. But in order to lie to you, what they have to do is stir up fear and get you fearful. What did they do when the financial crisis hit? They wanted to build up fear. They scare everybody, scare the people, saying you have to pass something, do this, and have the panic. Whether it's the financial panic, or whether it's 9/11, or whether it's getting you psychologically conditioned to start another war, they're always wanting to build up fear. So we have to be on guard, and we have to make sure what our government tells us is the truth, and we should never go to war if they're telling us a lie about what's